Alright guys, what's good? We're back with some more, god dang it, Sweet Sachiko's Hysteric Birthday Bash. Quick save. For sure. Right here. You see how it says manual? That was me. Just got off work, so I don't even care at the moment. Just stop with that bullshit, okay? The girls, having completed the first round of this challenge, were all breathing rather raggedly. They were visibly exhausted to the point of collapse. Why didn't she have to participate? Okay. Don't like where this is going. Yeah, me too. I read that wrong. She said that place.
Sachiko! 今日は楽しい文化祭なんだろ。怖いことはないよな。ここにはみんなもいるし、何かあったとしても今度は俺が守るから。
サトシ、あの子信用できないけど、でもハーレムが見たいって言ってるんだから、あんな怖いことは起こらないはず。それにサトシのキスがかかってるし。
どうしたナオミ、顔が赤いぞ。熱でも。
大丈夫、熱だってないから。
そうか、ならいいけど。
なんだかんだ言って優しいんだよね、サトシは。それでは移動します。保健室とは癒しの部屋、そしてこっそり二人の愛を育んだりもしちゃえる夢の場所。どれだけ海外しくサトシ君に尽くせるか、彼を癒せるかアピールしましょう。審査員はもちろん幸子さん。さて、癒しの天使となった4名が入場です。
The door to the infirmary was open. The first and really only thing that caught Satoshi's eye was the line of fabulous girls in white. Bro, really? Hold on, bro. Yeah, turn off all notifications for that. Like that's some BS shit that you just did right there. Let me move my mouse.
まずは可愛いナース服のナオミさん。これぞ白衣の天使。白いミニスカートに黒いニーソックスがセクシーですね。白スカと黒ニーソの間に見える白い肌。これぞ絶対領域。
Naomi was wearing a cosplay nurse outfit with a mini skirt that seemed to hang down to only about 20 centimeters above the knee, along with black knee socks. She was looking down at the floor, blushing furiously. She kept tugging at me at the hem of her skirt, trying to hide her thighs, but it was a futile effort.
では次、アユミナ。ミニにニーソなんて邪道。正統派ナースを見よう。清楚とはこういうことだ。
As described, Ayumi was wearing an old-fashioned knee-length nurse outfit, yet she still looked horribly embarrassed to be seen in it.
それでは、シシド先生。白衣をまとった助教師。担当は英語だそうですが、保健医になっちゃいなよ。科学の先生でもいいな。ミニのタイトスカートがセクシー。
Miss Yu was wearing a blouse and a tight miniskirt, but with the white doctor's gown draped over top.
白衣ってなんだか気持ちまで引き締まるわね。そしてこれぞロリータ。ピンクのナース
uniform somehow made Yuka or
以上
whatever.
4名
I'm tired from work, but I got energy though to do this, so I'm not gonna like not bring that wasted talent energy, of course. But like, I'm just not dealing with that bullshit this episode, so you know, fuck that shit.
では2回戦は癒されちゃおうよ禁断の保健室でみんなのラブパワーでサトシ君を癒しちゃうよ
I really don't like where this is
1
going.
人ずつアピールしてもらいます点数は解放ポイントとラブポイントの2種類でそれぞれ10点満点です2つのポイントの合計点で競います一番得点の低かった1名が1回休みになります皆さん頑張ってそれでは1人ずつくじを引いてくださいくじには番号が振ってあります
When she said the word ticket, she held up what she had in her hand, which was a small stack of Sachiko ever after paper dolls.
くじ紙人形に番号が書いてあるみたいね何番が当たるかによってアピールが変わってきますからご注意
Satsuki took out a box and stuffed it.
はい皆さん引きましたねでは1番の人私だけど1番手ということで皆さんのお手本になってくださいねこの勝負ではダミー人形を使います
ダミー人形
人工呼吸などの練習に使う人形です
あのマネキンみたいな
幸子さんがダミー人形にいろいろ仕掛けますので女の子たちは症状に合った手当てをしてくださいダミー人形をサトシ君と思って大事にねそして5分の制限時間内にうまく対処できないと
できないと
サトシ君がだんだんとダミー人形と同じ状態になっちゃうのでみんな頑張って
え
はいサトシ君はダミー人形のそばにいてくださいねナオミさんも近くに来てくださいでは幸子さんお願いします
Sachiko sleepily nodded her head and snapped her fingers.
Eh?
I don't know why you keep saying "huh."
何これダミー人形のお腹が裂けてる
The dummy stomach had been torn to shreds, with its bloody internal organs jutting out from the wound every which way.
はいナオミさん手当てをしてくださいほらほらアピール手当てってもっと軽い擦り傷とかじゃないの
The dummy's blood loss was out of control. Naomi had no idea how to stop it, nor even if she possibly could. The pool of blood surrounding the doll just kept growing and growing.
サトシお腹が
血が滲んでる
はいもう30秒経ってますよ早く手当てしないとサトシ君のお腹がやばいですよ分かったわよ
Naomi did her best to gather up all the guts that had spilled out of the gaping wound. She then stuffed them back into the dummy doll, carefully but hurriedly. The thick stench of blood was unavoidable. It hung in the air all around.
お腹が
Stop fucking crying and just do what you gotta do.
お腹が閉まらない
Naomi stood up and looked over at the desk. She grabbed something off of it, then turned to face the bed. Yanking the sheets off the bed, she focused on her strength and tore into them with surprisingly little effort.
何やら考えがある様子どんな手当てが行われるのか楽しみです
Naomi knelt beside the dummy. The item she grabbed from the desk was a stapler, and she was now using it to staple shut the wounds in the dummy's stomach.
針と糸がないから対応したの医療用ホチキススキンステープラーで傷口を止めるのを見たことがあるからもちろんこれは普通のホチキスだけどおおナオミさん物知りですね そしてホチキスを使う決断力もすごいです。サトシ、大丈夫？
The blood stain on Satoshi's stomach was bigger now. Naomi wrapped up the dummy's lower body with the strips of sheet. Prepared?
もう十分でしょ。サトシを直して。どうですか、サチコさん。面白かった。
Crazy ass bitch, bro.
サトシ。
Satoshi's clothes no longer had even a single speck of blood on them.
お腹は？
Naomi hurriedly pulled up Satoshi's shirt to check. Satoshi's stomach was smooth as silk. There was a single cut to be found anywhere. There wasn't a single cut to be found anywhere.
よかった。大丈夫みたい。
ナオミ、くすぐったいんだけど。
Naomi only then realized she'd been rubbing Satoshi's tummy this whole time. Her face immediately turned beet red as she threw whatever she said. Naomi tried to hide her embarrassment by making a face. Tears. I did everything I could for Satoshi, but I wasn't sure of my decisions even once along the way. I'm just so glad I made it in time. Seeing Naomi's tears, Satoshi gently laid his hand upon her head.
びっくりしたんだな。俺は平気だぞ。
Satoshi gently caressed her head. With tears continuing to stream down her face, Naomi thrust her head onto Satoshi's chest, desperate for his warmth and comforting touch.
楽しそうですね。今日はブレイクをどんな死に方をしてもちゃんとリセットされるから安心して。それでは点数を見てみましょう。まずは解放ポイント。
Sachiko raised a small sign with a number on it.
おお、8点が出ましたよ。10点満点中8点です。これは高得点。どういうところがポイントでしたか？飛び出た内臓をうまく処理したところ。ホチキスを思いつき、なおかつ実行したのはすごいですね。必死だったから。続きましてはラブラブポイントです。おお、これまた高得点が出ました。8点です。サトシ君が生き返り、安心したナオミさんがポロリとこぼした涙。そんなナオミさんを優しく撫でるというほんわかシチュエーションが高得点を叩き出したのでしょうか。合計16点。これはトップ通過の予感がします。さて、それでは2番の方。私です。さあ、次はサトシ君がどんな目に遭うのでしょうか。
俺、またあんな恐ろしい目に
Yeah,
遭うの？
dummy.
ハーレムなんだからちょっとくらい痛いのを我慢しましょう。
ちょっと内臓が飛び出すかもしれなかったんだけど。
サチコさん、お願いします。
With another sleepy nod and snap of her fingers, the next game had begun.
人形の顔が赤くなってる。
Miss Yu put her hand on the doll's forehead.
ひどい熱。あら、そこは額に額を当てなきゃ。ハーレム勝負ですよ。生徒にそんなことを。
Miss Yu carefully carried the dummy over to the bed where she'd be able to nurse it back to health more effectively.
頭が痛い。
My head hurt. Just as with the dummy, Satoshi's face began to get redder and redder by the second.
持田君、頑張って。
And he getting fucked up right
このダ
now.
ミー人形を看病すればいいのよね。これや保冷剤があればよかったんだけど。
Miss Yu rested her hand softly on the dummy's forehead.
大変。熱がどんどん上がってる。
How do you know that?
これは40度近いんじゃ。なんとかしないと。持田君苦しそう。そういえば持田君にはこの前看病してもらったよね。
Satoshi smiled.
看病なんてちょっと。
それもあるけど嬉しかったんだ。目が覚めた時町田くんがそばに。ほら私一人暮らしでしょ。まあモネがいるとはいえやっぱり病気になった時って心細いのよね。だから誰かがそばにいてくれたっていうのがすごく嬉しかったの。それに町田くん優しいから。
普通ですよ。
Yeah, this bitch trying to fuck a student. Like, I know. Don't think you slick. Why was he in your house?
いい雰囲気ですね。私の時はお腹を裂いたっていうのに今回は熱だけ。ずいぶん差があるわね。
Hey, do better next time, bitch.
喉が渇いた。水をください。
Well, give him some of that tap water over there.
ちょっと待っててね。
He stood up and then was faced with a dilemma.
保健室に水がない。
There's a sink right there. Give him some sink water.
飲み物あるよ。
Nah, don't take no shit from her. Yeah.
いらないわ。
Yeah, she studied Sachiko's eyes for a moment.
何か企んでいるように見える。せっかくの申し出だけどこの子は信用できない。
I should have saved right there. Shit. Well, I think I did the right thing. Maybe something would have happened if... No? Did I do the wrong thing? Hold on.
よかった。
She kept a few gulps worth of water in her hands, then hurried back over to Satoshi and held it to his mouth.
町田くん、ほら、お水よ。
She attempted to tilt her hands. You'd be tired after work, I ain't gonna lie.
このままじゃ。
But don't worry, I still got that energy though. I still got it. Miss You'd been dabbing at the area around Satoshi's mouth, cleaning it as best as she could manage. All the while Satoshi was moaning.
どうしよう。
Is that moaning in pain? Hopefully they said moaning in pain.
でもそんなことできない。町田くん、聞こえる？お水よ、頑張って飲んで。
And Miss Yu went to get more water, to eat more water. With a bit more gentle maneuvering, she was finally able to get him to swallow a few gulps this time. Relaxed and slightly more hydrated than before, he displayed a peaceful expression on his face. He then closed his eyes. Tiny beads of sweat were forming on Satoshi's forehead. Miss Yu took out a handkerchief and gently wiped them away.
不思議ね。こうしているとなんだか落ち着く。そう、司くんといる時みたい。変ね。全然似てないのに。
先生。
何？寝言か。かわいい。
Miss Yu smiled and began gently stroking Satoshi's forehead.
何よ、まるで恋人同士みたい。やだな。風邪で寝込んでいるサトシの看病、そういうのは私がやりたかった。それにあの先生の顔、まるで恋人を見つめる目だ。相手は生徒だっていうのに勝手にやってれば。
The glass bottle broke and the clear liquid therein came pouring out. The liquid flowed down an imperceptible crevice in the floor all the way to the bed. Then all of a sudden the soothed out space heater in the center of the room came roaring to life, a fire sparking out of nowhere in its chambers. Yuka, who had been leaning against the stove, yelped and jumped backward at the sudden appearance of flames right next to her. And as a result of this movement, the heater toppled over, lighting the spilled fluid on the ground. Whatever. quickly traveled down the path. I'm not reading all this. The dummy doll lying there was utterly engulfed almost instantaneously. Ugh! Gotta get some water, boy.
まさしく二人の愛が燃え上がっています。大変。お兄ちゃん、お兄ちゃん、せっかい。水。蛇口をひねってるけど、もう水出ないの。
Oh, so I got a bad
考
end.
えて消すわ。
The coming was about dim as scream. It was an absolute din of screams at this point.
そろそろ消した方が良さそうですね。炎が壁を登ってますし。
And just like that, the fire was gone.
ちょっとしたハプニングもあり、大変見応え
Well,
があ
that was
りましたね。
quite the happening.
それ
Definitely.
では点数をお願いします。まずは解放ポイント。
Sachiko raised her sign.
はは、9点が出ましたよ。先ほどの8点を超える高得点です。まるで新婚さんみたいでよかった。なるほどなるほど。海外しく世話をし、初々しさもあり、さすが大人の女。見事な若妻っぷりでした。さあ、ラブラブポイントはどうでしょうか。
Sachiko held up another sign.
5点です。これは厳しい。
Yeah, bitch.
もっとラブコメっぽいところが見たかった。確かにあの場面でなぜ口移しをしなかったのか。恥じらいがあだになった模様。合計点数は14点。現在2位。さすがに生徒相手にはね。さて、それでは3番は誰ですか？私よ。おお、あゆみーなの登場です。自信のほどは？ないけど。でも非常時にこそ冷静に全力を尽くすわ。さすがは委員長、頼りになりそうです。
もう限界だよ。
何言ってるんですか、サトシ君。ちゃんと元通りになるんだからいいじゃないですか。
死ぬほど痛いし苦しいんだけど。
喉元すぎればなんとやら。男性ならショック死をしてしまうと言われている陣痛の痛みも出産後は忘れてしまうと言います。だからサトシ君も大丈夫。
君トラウマとか PTSD って言葉知ってる？
Satsuki just smiled and let Satoshi's comments pass right through her.
幸子さん、お願いします。
Sachiko nodded drowsily yet again and snapped her fingers yet again. The doors to the infirmary suddenly rolled open with a clatter. And then walked Yashikazu to a litany of horrified screams from the startled onlookers. Jesus Christ! It certainly stood to reason they'd scream too. He was, after all, a creepy-looking giant of a man wielding a massive blood-stained hammer.
はーい、お楽しみゲスト、吉勝さんの登場です。
Yoshikazu let out a silent groan and hobbled his way over towards where Satoshi stood. Why'd I keep beating this dude's ass? Ayumi could feel her body freezing up in fear, and her teeth were chattering. He about to knock the shit out of him. Hey, don't say please. It was like this meek request had been wrung out of her. She could barely even get out even a single syllable without tremendous effort. I thought she said, stay away from me, Machida. Are you gonna protect him? Ayumi stepped between Yoshikazu and Satoshi, determined to protect the charge at all costs. Do it! Damn. Ayumi stood no chance. Yoshikazu pushed her aside like that she wasn't even there. He then approached the dummy doll and raised his hammer. Oh, this is about to fucking hurt. Satoshi, just punch his ass. Oh, never mind. the first swing, he directly struck the dummy's legs hard. They didn't just break, they twisted and contorted in entirely unnatural directions. Yoshikazu's hammer was then brought down again, and again, and again, mercilessly, striking the dummy over and over.
もうやめて。ダミー人形。だけど、あの苦しみは持田君に行くんだ。もし、私が失敗したら。やめて！
Before she knew what she was doing, Ayumi leaped onto Yoshikazu and began grappling at him. Once again, with little effort, Yoshikazu managed to shake her off rather violently, tossing her to the floor in the process.
いいよ、デクノボ。
His duty fulfilled, the beast swiftly turned and sauntered. Okay, I couldn't even read that. In his wake, he left the dummy doll with thoroughly smashed arms and legs. Hey, Satoshi, he fucked you up and you didn't even try to punch him or nothing. That's all I'm saying.
サトシ君がこの姿になってしまいます。頑張れ、アユミーナ。手当てに取り掛かるわ。
Ayumi scurried over to the large cabinet against the wall.
ゴーゼ、それに何か添え木になるもの。瓶ばかりで包帯がない。ハンカチでなんとか。あ、机の上に定規がある。足が。
Satoshi's legs had turned.
まずは骨の位置を元に戻さないと。
Gently after. Okay, I just can't do it.
添え木を当ててハンカチで縛る。
Ayumi carefully affixed the ruler in place.
右足はこれで大丈夫。あとは左足と両手。
Why is there so much reading on my end? Ayumi continued to rush around frantically, trying her best to address as many of Satoshi's wounds in the time allotted as humanly possible.
どうしたの、持田君？痛みが良くなってきた。痛み？
He got his legs and arms twisted, which means he's really suffering. He's in fucking pain. Ayumi produced a tiny bottle from the pocket of her nurse uniform, which she transferred over from her screen of it. Naho San. Ayumi opened the bottle. At this point, winning the competition and scoring a kiss from Satoshi was the farthest thing from her mind. She just wanted to spare him from his suffering. That was all that mattered. He's dissing you on his deathbed. Let him die. A mixture of feelings were swimming around within her now. A storm of repentance and regret. Ayumi took a deep breath. Sachiko snapped her fingers and everything more or less reset.
幸子さん、変なものを使ったからやめさせた。どうやら聖水の存在が気に入らなかったようです。
Sachiko.
あゆみーな、お疲れ様でした。まさかの吉勝さんの登場で盛り上がりましたね。
Sachiko.
それでは点数をお願いします。まずは解放ポイント。はあ、残念、6点です。
I yawned right when it
普通だった。まあ、折れた骨を正しい位置に戻して固定する常識的な措置ですね。さあ、ラブラブポイントはどうでしょうか。
Sachiko held up another sign.
おお、9点です。ラブラブポイントとしてはこれまでの最高得点。ビッグナボーから守ろうとするところが良かった。勇気ある行動が点数につながったようです。合計点数は15点。現在2位。現在のところトップは直美さん、そしてピンチです、宍戸先生。ここで宍戸先生が脱落してしまうのか、はたまたそれともとうとうラストです。最後はゆかちです。はい。
Nuka nervously stepped forward.
さあ、次は
I'm sure her scenario is gonna be crazy because there's no way she can handle anything. Not so crazy. Her scenario should not be that crazy.
幸子さん、お願いします。
There's no way you're gonna make it crazy. It's fucking Yuka. Reflectively, Satoshi tensed up, putting himself on guard. He knew whatever awaited him, it wouldn't be good. Slowly and steadily, a rope that ended in a noose lowered itself from the ceiling, draping itself around the dummy's necks. Oh my god. You see it, bro. Do something. The noose tightened itself, then began lifting the dummy into the air. Yeah, I don't think he's living with this one. What do I do twice? You already know you're dead. Oh, maybe she's smart. Yuka frantically started glancing all around the infirmary for anything she might be able to use. With the chair, Yuka was able to support the dummy, but she couldn't quite undo the rope. Wow. Toko produced a big pair of scissors from somewhere. Good writing on that one. Yuka climbed up the chair, stood on her tippy toes, and stretched her arm up to the rope, which she then handily cut using Toka's scissors. Yuka forcefully shook the dummy. Satoshi's entire head looked bloodshot, and the only sound he was able to make was a throaty hiss that sounded decidedly uncomfortable. Hurry the fuck up! Damn! I'm dying! He didn't answer. His red eyes protruded from his skull, open but unseen. Yuka began convulsing, despite herself. Don't let him die on your watch. Yuka turned to look at Sachiko, as if seeking to intuit an answer from her. Sachiko was smiling widely back at her. I remember meeting Sachiko before, and when I did, I think she betrayed my trust. Yuka placed the palms of her hands on Satoshi's chest. She began pushing down with all the force she could muster. She kept attempting CPR on Satoshi.
星が息を吹き返さない人工呼吸どうやるだっけ
I hate this.
鼻をつまむんだったっけ
I hate this chapter also, and just because of that one little scene right there.
どうしたらいいの
You could begin sobbing. Oh, we're gonna cry? We're gonna cry right now? He's fucking dead. Help him. He's dead. Like, I don't know why you're calling for his name. He's dead. You're over there, like, just watching him die. Like, come on, what the fuck?
お兄ちゃん
You can immediately threw her arms around her newly resuscitated brother.
よかった
Hey, these words look weird.
よかった
The onlookers all breathe breath aside or breathe a sigh of relief, whatever.
麗しい兄弟愛ですね、幸子さん。面白かった。助け合いあり、ドッキリあり、見どころ満載でしたね。それでは点数をお願いします。まずは解放ポイント。いろいろ工夫して助けようとしたところが良かった。協力プレイも織り込みつつハラハラさせられましたもんね。さあ、ラブラブポイントはどうでしょうか。おお、これまた9点です。ということは合計18点。ゆかちがトップ通過です。ありがとうございます。そして残念ながら最下位は宍戸先生。次回はお休みです。悔しい。そしてトウコさんが復活。さあ皆さん、次の場所に移動です。では理科室にて3回戦です。最終アピール、皆さん張り切っていきましょう。ご主人様に尽くします。メイド対決。メイド？お掃除とかするの？メイド喫茶行ってみたい。ああ、そっちのメイド。幸子さんがリアルでメイドを見たいとご所望です。なんだか嫌な予感がするんだけど。
もうどうにでもしてください。
After having been chased all over creation and brought to the brink of death numerous times over, Satoshi was quite thoroughly exhausted. I'd be exhausted too.
ご主人様がお疲れのようですよ。4人のメイドがご主人様にご奉仕。それでは皆さんにお着替えしてもらいますね。いくよ。かわいいメイドさんの登場です。
うわー。
Suddenly, four girls were all standing there before Satoshi, wearing four very different types of maid outfit.
まずはナオミさん。いわゆるスタンダードメイドですね。
You might call the standard maid outfit a navy blue dress with a white apron.
続いてアユミーナ。由緒正しきビクトリアンメイド。濃紺のロングドレスが清楚です。キャルティエカチューシャも素敵。そしてトウコさんはピンクがエロい。パンツが見えそうなマイクロミニ。とどめはネコ耳。水色と白のアリスカラーがお似合いのユカチ。絵本から飛び出てきたみたいですね。
Sachiko clapped her hands. She seemed to be really enjoying this.
口を開けたままのサトシくん、いかがでしょうか。
可愛いと思います。
ご主人様は大喜び。つかみは OK ですよ皆さん。では机の上にあるものを使ってご奉仕しちゃってください。
Okay.
スタート。
As Satsuki's urging, Naomi, Ayuma, Yuka, and Toka each reluctantly examine the items on the desk in the science lab.
これはどうしよう。
Alright, this is where we're gonna end the episode, guys. I can't do it. Not today. I can't. Thank you guys for watching. I hope to see you in the next part.